Block rotor test can be conducted on single phase induction motor. First of all, we have to make the connection with respect to the circuit diagram. This is the circuit diagram from which we can conduct the block rotor test on single phase induction motor. So the connections are made as per the circuit diagram. Already you can see here, this is the setup, right? So the connections are taken from the induction motor, right? So the connections are made as per the circuit diagram. So after that we have to block the rotor by using this belt and pulley arrangement. I am blocking, you can observe here, I am blocking the rotor with the help of this belt. So we have to tight the belt so that the rotor can block. So with the help of, and we can check here, we can manually check whether the rotor is blocked or not. Now it is blocked. Now it is blocked. So you can observe here the nameplate of the single phase induction motor. The rated current is 12 ampere. Rated current is 12 ampere. So with respect to that, we have to conduct the block rotor test. So after making the blocking of the rotor, we need to switch on the main supply. This is the first step. After that, by using single phase auto transformer, we need to apply the voltage to the induction motor slowly. Reduced amount of voltage should be applied to the induction motor during block rotor condition to get the rated voltage in the ammeter. It means rated current should be flow through the induction motor circuit. So now I am applying a reduced amount of voltage. The rated current is 12 ampere. So you can observe here the ammeter. So now it is 12 ampere. So we need to apply a reduced amount of voltage to get the rated current in the ammeter. So with respect to this 12 ampere, we can observe the voltage here. So the voltage is 60 volt because we need to read the lower scale. It is 60 volt. The current is 12 ampere, which is a rated current, and the power is 300. So we need to note down these readings with respect to block rotor test. The voltage is 60, which is VSC, short circuit voltage. Current is ISC, short circuit current, and WSC is short circuit power, 300. The wattmeter constant is 2, so 600 watt is the short circuit power. So this block rotor test is also called as short circuit test. Here the secondary circuit of the induction motor is shorting by blocking the rotor of the induction motor, right? So once we take the reading, we have to bring back the position of the auto transformer to the zero position, and after that we can switch off the main supply. So like this we can conduct the experiment, and after that we can take the radius of the drum here. With the help of scale or with the help of the tag, we can get the radius of the brake drum, because during the calculation we need this value. So this can be taken, and with the help of all the readings, R can be noted down here. Radius of brake drum, it is approximately, we will get 11.1 centimeter or 0.111 meter. So with the help of these readings we can do the calculation. So wattmeter constant is 2 and we can calculate no load power. No load power is taken as W naught. With the help of a no load test we can calculate cos pi naught, which is a no load power factor, and we can draw the equivalent circuit of the single phase induction motor. So this is the reduced or the simplified equivalent circuit, and we can calculate the cos pi s, which is nothing but short circuit power factor, and we can calculate Z equivalent, that is the equivalent impedance, by taking the values of VSC and ISC from the block rotor test, and we can calculate R equivalent by using this formula, right? So we can calculate R2, right? So this calculation can be done by using the formulae. So like this we can conduct no load and block rotor test, and we can do the calculation part. Thank you.